Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeannie and this is Get This Glowing, and in today's video we are going to be doing a massive haul. So if you want to see what I've picked up during the month of June that I have not shown yet on my channel, then just keep watching. We are going to get into it right now. Starting July the 1st, if you watched my Am I Addicted to Makeup video, I have a new beauty budget, and that budget consists of $100 a paycheck, $200 a month, however you want to look at it. It doesn't really matter. It's just $200 a month. And I'm over budget for the month of July already. So one of the things that I have purchased, I have to take back. I'm over budget by 60 bucks, and one of the items that I purchased is a 60-buck item. So it's got to go back. This budget is crap. So this budget sucks. $200. I thought, that I was gonna I thought I could make it with 100. I don't know what I thought. Oh my goodness. So anyway, makeup is really expensive. That's what I found out. So I have this budget. I will be hauling those products according to my beauty budget for you to see what I chose for that month. And I'm not going to go over that $200. Maybe, if it's like 210 or 209 or 180 or 190, something like that. But anyway, I am not, $60. No, gotta take something back. So, but what I need to do is get you up to date so that you know what I have bought that I haven't shown you, or so whenever you're seeing these things on my channel, these have I have already bought them. So let's get into the haul. I have had this for a while, and so this is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation, and the reason why I haven't mentioned this yet is because I had ordered and they said that they shipped out the order to me for the primer, and whenever it came there was nothing in the box, and so I had to wait until it came back into stock. So anyway, I do have the Dior Backstage foundation in 2N and the Backstage primer that I picked up, and this has been here for a while that I need to, and this is why I'm going on a beauty budget, because I've had this for a while but I have not had time to try this. So I have this foundation and primer to try. Then I have the Tarte Babassu Found Sealer. So this is really, really good for people with dry skin, and I do have dry skin, and I like a glowy, radiant finish, and so I'm going to give this one a try as well. So I've picked up that one. So I have picked up, to go along with the Dior Backstage, I've picked up the eye palette that this has been out for a while, but I picked up the eye palette that is very, very cool tone. And then I picked up the new one that is the warmer tones. This palette right here from the Dior line, I really think that this one is just absolutely gorgeous, and I think that this is going to be the one that I really, really love the most, just because the warmer tones just seem to be more the things that I seem to gravitate towards. But I did go ahead and pick up the cooler tone palette as well, just because I do love a beautiful muted mauve-y purple eye as well. Even though it's cool toned, there's just something about these shades over here that have just this beautiful, beautiful plum color that I just feel like I could really, even though it's whenever you look at it, it does look like it's a cool tone palette, and it is, but there's just something about these shades. I just really feel like that these shades, I'm going to end up falling in love with them, and I may end up even liking this palette the best. There's just something about that mauve shade that I just really feel like that those are the ones that's going to do it for me, especially whenever it comes fall. I wear a lot of these colors, so I'm just thinking that those are beautiful, and they just feel like a dream anyway. Whenever I first look at it, you know, the warm palette is the one that really, really speaks to me. But whenever I'm swatching and I'm doing an eye look, I mean, even the look that I've got on today, which is, I filmed this look in a Get Ready With Me for Laura Geller products. It's still that purpley, yeah, I'm just a really big purple mauve fan. So I just couldn't help myself with this one. I went ahead and I picked up the Natasha Denona. I don't have the Sunset palette at all, and so I went ahead and picked up the Sunrise palette. I really, really love the shadow choices that she made for this palette. I appreciate the size that she made this palette. This palette is a little bit smaller than her traditional $129 palettes, so you're not getting as much product, and quite frankly, I don't care that you're not getting as much product. I'm not gonna hit pan on her palettes anyway. This fits nicely in your hand. It's just easier to navigate. It just feels better. You still can depot the shadows if that's what you're wanting to do with the way that the palette is made. I just really appreciate, I really hope that she continues to make this size palette. I think it's easier on your hand to hold it. It's easier on your wallet to buy it. And I think that it is the perfect size palette. And I think that it's going to make it more affordable for more of the masses to get their hands on, because $129 is a lot of money, and most people just cannot afford to pay that for an eyeshadow palette, but they will be able to pay the 65 or whatever dollars it is for this palette, and it is just gorgeous. So I did pick this one up and was happy to do so at that price and at this size. It's just gorgeous. So another thing that I finally picked up that has been on my list for a long time has been this Glow face palette by Glam Glow? Glam Glow. Yes, Glam Glow Glow Powder. Now, I have heard April over on Wanna Makeup rave about this palette for so long. And so I really wanted to give this a try because she says that it is the perfect palette for granny glams. So I really want to try this, and I am really excited, and I wanted it in my FabFitFun box, but they were sold out. So I just went ahead and grabbed it up because I have wanted it for so long. I've tried so hard to get it in FabFitFun and I have not been able to. So I went ahead and I grabbed it before it's gone forever and I'm not going to be able to. I've ordered an order from Makeup Geek, and that came with this palette right here, which is just gorgeous. It's got a beautiful peachy tone blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer in it. And I love Makeup Geek products, so it came with that. And this is this is called In the Nude. This palette's absolutely gorgeous. Comment below if you want to see a video using all of these products from Makeup Geek. I can easily do one on that. Just let me know. And it also came with, let me show you the lippies that it came with. I am into the lippies. So it came with 3 different lippies and 2 eyeliners. So it came with this lippy right here called Pink Bubbly, Cream Sickle right here, and Sangria. They are very translucent, so they are not opaque at all. So you're probably going to need, see how translucent they are? You're probably going to need like something underneath them, like these are probably a lip topper, and not so much, it says Healing Lip Glaze is what they're called, a healing lip glaze. So it's not meant to be, you know, they're not a liquid lip or anything like that. They're not meant to be. But they do provide the lip with just a little bit of color, or you could put on a lip liner and then put those on the top of that. And so I think that would be a really pretty summer nude look. And then it also came with a really nice for lining your inner rim, just to brighten it up. And this one is called, and this color really, I mean, that just did such a good job. And this color is called Nude Eyeliner. And then it also came with a brown eyeliner pencil. Looks like that. So there's the two colors, the nude one and the brown one. I picked up the Milani. This is the Milani Gilded Rose, I want to say is the name of this, the Gilded Rose palette. And then they have one called the Gilded Noir. I love this, and so I ordered that one off of the Milani website. I picked up the Dominique Cosmetics Rustic Glam palette. Guys, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is an amazing palette, and I love Dominique Cosmetics. I love her palettes. The Berries and Cream's amazing, and this one is, it swatches so pretty and just buttery. It's just absolutely amazing. So this shade right here, oh my goodness, it is light. It's like butter. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness, it is such a pretty shade. She's got it right here paired with this pink for you. I love how she puts together her palettes, because really she puts everything like just right there. And then this is like this midnight black with blue shimmer. It's like a blue glitter fleck. I don't know that you can see. I don't know if I can get the light to pick it up where it's got the blue fleck or not. And then I think my favorite shade of all in this palette is this one right here. It is called Wanderlust, and it is this green right here. It is like, it's kind of a mossy green, but it's this metallic shade. And then she has it paired with this cactus shade on top. And the cactus shade has a lot of blue in it. So I think that you can pair it nicely with this cactus if you wanted to, but I don't think you have to. I think you could go with a totally different color in the palette. I think you can, you know, go with this one right here called Fringe right here. I think that would make a good pairing. There's just, so I'm really excited to get in here and play. Another foundation that I got, I wanted to see the difference between the Thrive Buildable Blur and the It CC Your Skin But Better CC cream. And I've just heard people talk about this, and I really wanted to see the difference between that, because I'll tell you, this is a chemical sunscreen in this one. It's not a mineral, and the CC is Total Mineral. You're really going to have to do something for me to like you better than the IT Cosmetics. So Thrive is going to have to do something because it's got the chemical, and this one has the mineral. I have picked up the Jouer in the shade Light, which is, this is their Soft Focus Hydrate and Set Powder, and I picked that up in Light, so I'm anxious to see what I'm thinking about that. And another thing that I picked up from ColourPop that I really want to play with is their birthday palette, which is the Main Squeeze palette. So I really am a big sucker for these 9pan palettes that are monochrome. I picked up some of the blush and highlight sticks. I picked up the set called Call Me Big Poppy, which I love, from ColourPop as well, and these are really fantastic. So I have some singles as well. That's what these are right here, and this one is Earth, and this one I think is my absolute favorite. It's got a little bit of a pinky shift to it, and it is just really, really pretty, and it shows no texture whatsoever. It's just gorgeous. So I am loving this one. This one is fantastic. This one right here is called Acting Up, and it is more of a peachy. So that's what that one looks like. So it's not as light by any means. And then here's one of the blush sticks in Mini Me. And this is a really pretty pink color. So that's what that one's looking like. My favorite 3-packer is the one that is in Call Me Big Poppy. And there are some really pretty shades in there. The best highlighter, as far as not showing any amount of texture whatsoever, is this one called Earth. It is really, really pretty. Then I picked up the Lorac Unzipped palette. That's what this one looks like. Again, it's those purpley, mauve tones that I just absolutely love. This is the Too Faced Rich and Dazzling High Shine Sparkling Lip Gloss in the shade You Up. And it is so pretty. Let me hit some of this on so you can see this. Like, it is metallic. But it is so pretty. You up for that? It's pretty. You can actually feel like, it feels like sugar on your lips, but it's the metallic particles that's in here, like the glitter. I picked up this Vanish stick from Hourglass, and I'm not sure that I'm liking it. It's a cream highlighter, and man, whew, you have to be careful because it really shows like, I mean, it is like blinging all the way across the block. So I'm going to have to let you know what I think about that. And I have to let you know. Then I have the MAC Electric Wonder. It has texture to it. The packaging actually has texture to it, and so I am a sucker for something that is textured. So I got the Natural Vice palette, and it is so pretty. Oh my goodness, I am dying to play with this. So, woo, is that not pretty? I mean, look at that. Look at this gold shade. It is like, my goodness. Like, talk about going with this shirt. Look at that. Oh, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman. Anyway, so I got that. Then I wanted the face palette that goes with it. absolutely gorgeous, and I just really thought that I can wear every single shade in here, and I think I can. So I picked that up. Oh, it's beautiful. I couldn't help myself. I mean, it's pink, it's white, it's marble. It's, oh my goodness. So then I got some lippies. Like this collection. I love this collection. So then I got this lippy that's called The Naturalist. So let's put that over here. So that's what that one looks like. Then I got Life in Sepia. So there's Life in Sepia right here. And then Feelin' Sentimental. Feelin' Sentimental, The Naturalist, and Life in Sepia. That's not it. Then I got this beautiful lip gloss, and it is called Coral of the Wild, and that's what it looks like right here. Then I picked up Dervish. Oh, that's going to be a good color with these pinks. And I got Rose Gold Laura Mercier Caviar Ice Stick. And then I got another one that is in Moonlight, and it's light too. So there's Moonlight, and there's the Rose Gold. Moonlight and Rose Gold. And then I've got a new NARS palette that is the more peachy colored palette that looks like this. So that's just gorgeous. And these are the ones, this is the one in Nectar, and then I have the other one that's like, there's another one that's more like pinky-ish. Two more things. I have the MAC Art Library in Nudes. So this, I think that's what it's called, is it? It is called Nude Model, yeah. So that's what this one looks like. So it's really, really beautiful, and it's a lot of cool tones. So they have this one that's a cool tone palette, and they have, there is a warm tone palette as well. And then I got the Tarte High Performance Naturals Clay Play Volume 2. And that's what this one looks like. So that's going to wrap it up. So I am excited to start working on my beauty budget and cracking the whip on myself about not spending money on makeup and starting to shop my stash and seeing how well I do with that. So I will be starting a Shop My Stash video at the beginning of the month and letting you see my looks that I create with that. And I am going to figure out how to do some, I want to do some palette bingos. I want to do some project panning, and I'm wanting to do a little bit more using what I've got videos. If that interests you, just stick with me and we're going to get there together. If you've bought any of the things that I've bought, let me know how you're liking them and how they're working for you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you here as part of the Gen X Beautiful team. And you can do so by clicking the big red button below. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye guys!